The first rule of powers is that you don't outshine your master. However, in an ideal world, you'll find yourself disagreeing with your boss on various circumstances. Maybe he's given a job you feel you're not supposed to be doing. Maybe you're being overworked. Maybe he denied you a promotion that you felt was due to you. Maybe there's a customer who reported to you, and you know customers are always right. So the boss will definitely favor the customer. So you'll find yourself in one way or the other disagreeing with whatever your boss says. So how do you handle this conflict when your opinions are differing without causing unnecessary hitch between you and your master? That is what we'll be talking about today. About how do you respectfully disagree with your boss. Kindly stay tuned, subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below on any circumstances you've ever had with your boss and how you are able to resolve the conflict, or how did you respectfully disagree with each other. Timing is very crucial because you don't want to ambush your boss when he's rushing to a meeting or he's preparing for a board attendance or when he's having some other urgent matters to attend to. Maybe he's under pressure to meet targets, then that is the time you want to come bombard him with your differing opinions. So it is good to look at the appropriate time, not even a Monday morning, depending on what kind of a boss you have, or even a Friday evening. It is even much better when you plan. Tell him, I need us to discuss something. Can we do it maybe from 3 to 4 p.m. on a Wednesday? You plan the meeting prior, you give him the agenda, and if a meeting is not possible, you can even ask him to give you a few minutes in his office. Then you can close the door so that he gives you full attention. Otherwise, if you don't take into consideration the right time and you are going to him while we are just about to break for lunch, he will give you a rushed decision. But when you prepare in advance, he will also be able to focus on what is it that you want us to discuss about. He will even give you a listening ear because he has all the time dedicated to you. So time, when and where is very, very crucial. Find yourself disagreeing with a decision that the boss made, probably because work was allocated, some people were given less work and you feel you're being overworked, or it is performance review, you feel you deserved getting a 5 while he gave you a 3, or probably you were due for promotion and somebody else was picked. And these are very tough decisions. You may need to face him head on, especially where you feel you deserve whatever he's denying you, or it is your exit time, he's delaying recommending you, he's delaying signing you off so that you can forward your documents to HR. So in this case, when you're about to disagree with him, especially on performance, and you feel he's downplaying you, it is good to make it about the organization overview and not about selfish interest. For instance, if you're being overworked, you don't say, I feel overwhelmed, I feel exhausted, I'm not able to do my work-life balance appropriately. You make it about the overall goal of the organization is to have employees who can deliver on a day-to-day basis. And if you feel on every other day you're having to work late, that one will eventually affect your performance in the long run. And that will also translate to the overall monthly or yearly performance of the company. So never individualize, make it look like you're looking at the bigger picture. It's not you as an individual, but you have the interest of the organization first before you consider yourself. As much as you know you're being selfish, it is all about you, but never let it come out like you are facing him for your own benefit. He is there to protect the interests of the organization. Then, for the interest of the organization to be accomplished, the interest of the employees and their welfare also need to be taken care of. So kindly look at if you've been denied a promotion. Talk about killing staff morale. It's not you as a person, but the entire department as a whole. If one person is affected, then the entire department is also affected. Kindly never individualize. Otherwise, he will just dismiss you because all he cares about is his department, or if the head of the company, or it's a small company headed by one person, it is all about the profits and everything else, not your growth as a person, but your growth as a company. Please come up with a solution. Yes, you've already identified the problem. Maybe you were overworked or this and this happened to you and it should not have happened. So why exactly are you setting this as a problem? Where are the weaknesses? What can we do about it? What is your proposal? Don't expect the boss who had already addressed your issue and probably even knew it is against your favor to give you the solution. So you have identified the problem, also come up with the solution to the problem. And you need to be mindful of how you communicate. You don't come with your moods. Communicate politely. Remember, it is not about what you say, but how you say it. So be relaxed and apply the appropriate tone. Acknowledge your boss's authority. He's still the boss, either way. And so recognize his position. As much as you're disagreeing with his way of viewing things and the kind of jobs he may have given you, please be calm. Explain your solution in a very calm way, and remember not to individualize but rather to take the bigger picture, the overall organization goals into effect when coming up with your solution. For example, if it's about work distribution, you would say, I have noted my work is a lot and I'm not able to leave in good time, and I'm proposing if we can allocate some accounts to someone else, even if I'll have to be supervising that work directly or I'll have to oversee whatever they are doing. Or alternatively, I have this big account. Can we share it with someone else? Or can you reduce my budget to this level? Because at the end of the day, I'll be able to serve my customers better and they'll be able to give me more business in the long run. So just come up with a solution. It's normally said that comparison is the thief of all joy. So as you go to your boss, please don't go comparing yourself with other colleagues. Don't say, but so and so did this and nothing was done to him. Maybe it's a disciplinary case. Someone had done the same error and you have been punished for it, yet for them it was allowed to slide. In these organizations, you never know who a person is. You never know who brought them to the organization. You never know who they are related to. You never know what the relationship they have with their boss after work. So don't compare yourself with anybody. Take accountability for your own things. If you are the one who is pressed, please make it all about yourself. And if there's any comparison, it is about the entire department, not a personal issue. It will look like you have an enmity between someone and another, or else you'll feel like you want to tell your boss, I know you're favoring so and so. So please avoid and I say again, avoid comparing yourself to another person. Finally, after all is said and done, your boss may still not buy into your idea if at all you've not sold it to him properly, or he or she may just have his own reservations or is a dictatorial boss. Maybe in another video we'll talk about the different kinds of boss and how to deal with them. So you will need to understand it must not go your way. And if he disagrees with whatever you're saying, you will just calmly leave the office and see how to deal. You will find a way of coping with be it the too much pressure or the too much workload or the promotion that did come through. You'll have to find a way of living with it. But you don't just settle at that point. If you realize your views are not respected, it is time to start looking for an exit. It is time to start looking for those jobs. It is time to look for a shift in the departments. So that's it. That's it about disagreeing with your boss. Don't bang the door as you leave because he didn't subscribe into whatever you are telling him. You will still have to coexist as much as you've disagreed. I hope this video is helpful to you. Please remember to leave me a comment down below on what has been your encounter, on which circumstances have you ever disagreed with your boss and how were you able to resolve it. So until next time, my name is Lady Janestar and I'm aspiring to be a career coach. Stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't. Also give this video a thumbs up. Adios.